Hey guys, after Andrew Brand was brought back, after the incredible MOBA era, bruh, after the incredible Big World, Big Adventures era, the Railway Series era began. Found it yet enough. I couldn't find even no video, so this is going to be the replacement. Anyway, the show ran for until season 35 with the Railway. And season 35 was the show's last. Every Railway Series story that they could adapt. And before you ask, what about the missing coach? They decided to readapt it back in season 4. David Minton decided to readapt the story. I mean, they were halfway through the season, so it was not that big of a deal. The missing coach, in my mind, was readapted and every season had 26 episodes of Railway Series adaptation and stories that they had that they wanted to do. So like Big World Big Adventures, half were Railway Series adaptation and half were stories that the crew wanted. Half one. And we even got the fact of trolling. Now, there's at least 3 different endings for Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, or some Thomas. The first way is that they found out about the Railway Series. Thomas already knows about, so that doesn't seem possible. And Aubrey holding the first ever Railway Series book, the 3 Railway Engine, doesn't seem possible. Those episodes are long. About long as they need to be for the story. Those stories are about Thomas. Thomas doesn't even. They even put in Wilbur the Fourth engine. Yeah, they adapted even Wilbur the Fourth engine. Even if you're a Railway Series book that have no meaning, even the later Railway Series book that have no overarching plot, truly. The Cyclone goes foreign, and a couple of episodes that they were considering for the TV show that ultimately never. The Cyclone goes foreign, and the Cyclone and a couple of Railway Series books that they could have done back in the mall era. They adapted the stuff that were probably off limits for the maulers. Anyway, after about 35 seasons of this, Thomas, Mattel, and everyone announced that Thomas would be ending with a reboot coming out later that fall. And that reboot didn't come, and the reboot named All Engine Go came out that fall on Cartoon Network. As Mattel literally said, they even put it on Cartoon Network, which is a baby thing on the channel. Because they wanted to reboot Thomas. They wanted to reboot Thomas. They got to reboot Thomas. Kind of like how they do the Mr. Bean stuff. We still see Thomas, and there's only a few songs per episode. Only like a dozen songs per episode. Right now, isn't it first season? Second season, but a third season already been not, because they don't. All Engine Go got canceled after 2 seasons because of how bad, even though Thomas and Friends was. And that's a sad story. The All Engine Go reboot was good. The characters act like trains, but yet they're in 2D. Mattel has stated that they wanted to return to. They don't want to return to Thomas and Friends anytime for the near future. They've said this, that they said that in an interview they don't want to return to Thomas and Friends anytime in the near future, but they could return to the wonderful character to tell a few more stories. Right now it's all up in the air. They adapted the rest of the railway series where they were all but so what left? And they've told a lot of stories. They've told over 108 stories. Right now the show kind of up in the air with Mattel. But Mattel, they want to make a brand new train show. And I hope whatever the next era of the show is, whoever writing it, I hope the show is really good. Whatever Mattel brings on to Thomas, best of luck. Of course, the railway series arc was all made up. That not really. I wonder what I'm. So best of luck, Mattel, with Thomas and Friends, and maybe they'll return it back to the Brenner era. They even stated in a recent press interview that they could return one day to the Brenner era. They could return one day to the Brenner era. They could return back to the Brenner era. Until whatever Mattel either do to Thomas next, let's wait and see. So until next Tuesday, I'm Pun, and I'll see you later. Goodbye, guys.